Oh, hi there, and welcome to another episode of One of Swords TV. My name is Dan Amrick. I go by One of Swords when I work for Activision as the Activision Community Manager. And what I try to do on One of Swords TV is answer your questions. Send them on into YouTube at oneofswords.com, and if I can, I'll do my best to give you a decent answer to whatever it is that's on your mind, a question you might have about Activision or Activision games or whatever. And this week's question comes from Tim Wrona from Western Massachusetts, and I have to admit, this is the kind of question I like because it's super nerdy. I actually had to go look this one up. I had to ask for help. So, Tim is asking, I've been a longtime fan of the Guitar Hero franchise. Me too. And recently I found the Warriors of Rock bundle for a surprisingly good deal on eBay, so I decided to go ahead and get it. When the drum set arrived, I realized it not only had a MIDI import, but also a MIDI outport. Is there a way that I can hook up this new Warriors of Rock drum kit to the PC directly using the new MIDI output? He also goes into detail about some sort of third-party software that was out there for the past, for World Tour and Guitar Hero 5 drum kits. Yes, Tim, you can. You can plug it straight in. It is, of course, a industry standard 5-pin MIDI DIN cable port on that thing, but you should not have really needed an extra piece of software in the first place. I went back to Brian Bright at Neversoft, one of the main guys who was doing that. He's also an electronic musician, and he said he was able to just plug in his MIDI, his Guitar Hero World Tour kit straight into his MIDI gear without really any problems. In fact, he sent me the MIDI assignments of exactly where those each of the pads on a Guitar Hero World Tour, or I have to assume that it's a good starting place. These are probably the same exact MIDI channels on the Warriors of Rock set. So I'll put those in the description of this video if you're that into MIDI and you want to see exactly where they sync up as part of the general MIDI template. You've got it. Personally, it's kind of funny. This is heresy. I don't use the World Tour drum kit very often. I use the really big Ion Rock Band drum rocker kit, and I have a separate MIDI brain, an Alesis D4, a really old one, that I plug in there, and I play electronic drums through that. But the whole point is that all of these things are kind of built to play nice with real MIDI equipment. So you should, as long as you have a standard, a functional MIDI to PC or MIDI to Mac or whatever you're using, the proper cables or some sort of MIDI interface, you should be able to go straight in. They really did design this to be useful to people that wanted, as you're using it, a quick and dirty, cheap drum kit so that you can bang out some musical ideas and make your own recordings. So you should not have any problems. I've got another video that I did long time ago when this drum kit came out, and that should offer you some useful information too, because I show exactly where the ports are and stuff like that. So in any case, yeah, you should be good to go. Congratulations on getting a deal, but I don't believe you'll have to do anything special other than plugging in a MIDI to USB converter of some sort or some interface, and you should be off to the races. So good for you. I hope you rock out. And if you have a question for me here on One of Swords TV, go ahead and send it to YouTube at oneofswords.com. Do my best to track down the answer, which I had to do this week. In the meantime, go to oneofswords.com, and you'll find giveaways and blogs and information and all kinds of fun stuff that, hopefully you'll find useful. Thanks for watching One of Swords TV. I'll see you next time.